welcome back to the Long Dark with me, Just Joe. So when we left off last, I was in the prepper's cache here, and all I've done is I slept through the night to get rid of the sprained ankle situation that I had going on. I just drank and ate. There was a ton of food in this place. I'm looking at 52 out of 66 pounds. So, I mean, you know, in theory I could take all these waters, but one thing that has happened since the last video, the next update for this game has come out. That's interesting. You can open this. Great. So what I'm actually thinking about doing is starting a new video, new video series for this game, actually, like a season 2. The reason for that is without the wildlife being a threat and the fact that I've explored quite a few locations, and they didn't add a large new location in this update, so it's not like I have a new place to go. Wow, the weather's still really bad. So while I don't have a new place to go, I'm deciding that I'm going to go ahead and just start a new series. I'm going to start it on regular mode. I'm not going to start it on Stalker. Just going to play it on regular mode. They have modified things, so I think the first at least 24 hours are going to be hostile animal free, which does give you a heads up. I guess some people had actually spawned into the game like next to wolves, and it was basically spawned to death. Now, I was really close to the 15-day achievement here, and they added 2 other achievements. I think surviving 1 day, 2 days. Automatically I got those. But in all honesty, the fact that I am on pilgrim mode has kind of made these feel less important, and I kind of don't want to get to the 15-day mark with this character. I won't feel like I actually earned it. So I guess let's go ahead and just start a new one. Let's start it. I'll let you guys start it with me here. They did change the menus here a little bit. Nothing too much, but enough to where you can notice when you're in different menus. So story mode still not available, but let's do sandbox. We're gonna play on Voyager. So supposedly on this mode, during the first, I believe it's 24 hours, there will be no hostile wildlife. So we'll start. We're gonna start all new. Where to start? Where to start? I guess we could still start in Mystery Lake and work our way over to Pleasant Valley. They haven't added anything really new, actually, other than some tweaks to the wildlife, their animations, different ways like adding stuff to fire does, shows an animation. They have also changed... I'm sorry, just reading the quote there. They've also changed when you're the crafting menu. Well, not the menu, but here we are, starting off fresh and new. All right. So what are we starting off with here? So basic first aid and basic clothing. I have oh, no food. Okay. So we need to work our way down. Let's find out where we are in Mystery Lake here. I guess being that I am in Mystery Lake, starting a new character, I could look for the Prepper's Cache again, but that looks like edge of map stuff there, so let's head this direction. Still not 100% sure on where I am. But I feel that this will be a bit more interesting now with the fact that there will be wildlife posing a risk to my life, instead of just, you know, the elements, which, in all honesty, I was staying alive basically far too well. You saw the amount of stuff that I had stocked and supplied, and it was getting a bit excessive, to be honest. They also said they changed the transition points between each areas. I think they made them longer, and I guess they fixed some glitches. Okay. So, warmer. I'm getting to where there's some chopped lumber down here, so. But I am starting off fresh, so. I do hear a wolf, though. I thought they said they didn't have those spawn in, but we shall see. I think this should have us popping out. Oh. Deadfall area. I'm not 100% familiar with this area. Let's check, see if there's anything in here. Anything here? Okay. Cedar firewood. Nothing much in here. I thought I saw a wolf, but it didn't. I think the deadfall area is somewhat near to the Trapper's homestead, but I haven't oriented myself yet, so I'm not quite sure exactly where I am. Okay, so here we are. I think we're at the railroad tracks. Okay, so we're at end of map. So the Trapper's homestead is actually just this direction. And being as that I am just starting out fresh, that'll be a great place to start. Hopefully I can get a rifle and some equipment. I'm hoping for the rifle and some ammunition, to be honest. So guys, let me know what you think about starting fresh here on regular mode, no longer on Pilgrim. I can understand it was getting a little bit, well, I guess I'll say it was quite a bit less exciting, especially once I was so well geared. I mean, I had a lot of the best stuff in the game, and it didn't really feel like I had earned it. Just because, you know, playing on that easy mode, so. Let's go check on, I think it's Max over here. Is that you, Max? Yeah, it's Max.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's good, we have some soda, at least for calories. Okay, so, wow. About 5. Also, another thing that they changed, there's no longer time. It tells you about how much daylight you have left, instead of doing time-based. Which is kind of interesting, I guess. It makes waking up and getting going when there's just daylight coming up is a little bit easier when you have it set up that way. Just a little interesting. I don't think... Yeah, I have no tools or anything to do that. Just take the firewood. Anything in here? Nope. Oh, there we go. Well, it says I have 5 hours of daylight left now. I could go do a lot of exploring. Hunger and everything's all under control. But let's go here and see how prepped we can get for our adventures. Okay, so I'm not going to miss the first aid kit because that's going to be the first thing I'm going to hit up.
What have we here?
We're in a septic. Sewing kit. That's always nice. Oh man, I don't have a pry bar. I hope I can find one here. Okay, so we got ammunition. And We got the hunting rifle. Go ahead and just get that ready. I have no lantern, so hopefully I find a lantern in here. Yes, there we go. And a jerry can? Is there a jerry can of gas? No, no. Okay, so let's just dig through. Let's start from one side and work our way around. Nothing there. Okay, so I'll do that in just a minute, because that takes a little bit of patience and work, and if it takes me too long, I'll go ahead and edit it out. And I don't know if it's translating to the video, but it does look a little better, looks a little different to me.
That'll come in handy.
Hunting knife so we can go get the deer meat that's left out there. For now I'm just picking everything up. No backpack and chair. And I did not find a pry bar. And I don't think I even found any more matches. Okay, so just take that. Double check everything here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the save here. If it takes me too long, guys, I'll go ahead and edit it out. Okay, only took 2 tries.
I could use this.
More rifle rounds. Ooh, an MRE. That's some pretty good survival stuff. Okay. Hunger's starting to creep up on me a little bit. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I should go harvest the meat from that animal outside, melt some snow for the water. So let's go harvest from that deer. A little different starting the way that I did in this one, because normally I try to start my videos in the morning. I wonder if I could... You know, there's already a deer carcass down there, so instead of shooting this one that's there, I'm just going to go ahead and take from the deer carcass that's already there. They did change the ambient sounds, and I think they even changed the background kind of music for Pleasant Valley, if I remember correctly. But let's go ahead and get some meat. There was a lot of meat and hide and gut left on this thing. So wind's picking up a little bit. I do only have the basic set of clothing right now. I do kind of wish there was a, you know, I don't know how much wood I have. Let me see what we got going on here. Oh wow, this is totally different. Okay, so we'll go with the cardboard matches. I have newsprint, we can use the book for fuel, and I do have accelerant, but my chance of success is 85. This is totally different. Estimated fire duration 18 minutes. 1 hour with the cedar. Save the fur. Man, that fir firewood burns for an hour and a half. Let's just go with the reclaimed wood for now. We can always add the book afterwards. Well, use the book. Wow, they changed this altogether. Like, you get a much different view when you're starting a fire. Keep our fingers crossed that this one catches. Sounds like we're gonna be good. There we go. Oh wow, so this is how they added... Oh, wow. This is totally cool. Let's go ahead and add some fuel. We add the cedar firewood. So we have an hour and 8 minutes. We have the venison, so let's go ahead and cook that. I like how this looks. This is kind of nice. It's like going into a crafting menu for the food and fire. We'll cook that too. You can heat up the peaches? Ooh, we should cook some herbal tea. So let's get some water. 25 minutes left, so let's go ahead and... Wow, this is much nicer. It's more flowing. Like, you look at your fuel. I like this a lot. And we can melt some snow. And it tells you how much you have potable and untreated, so melt snow. I guess it does still tell you the time here. It just also tells you, but it doesn't look like it tells you what time it is in the menu anymore. That's a little weird. I wish they'd kind of just stick with one or the other. Not show the clock when you're doing things. Well, I do like the clock. It lets me know how long it takes to make things. Boil water. Wow, so this is way different. So that's a big change. I'm a fan of it though, I do like it. So we have potable water. I think I could cook some herbal tea now. Oh yeah, look at that hunger and thirst. Okay, so let's have a cup of tea. And we've got some cooked venison. We'll eat the smaller one. Okay, we could actually eat the other one too. Yeah, we have enough space. I didn't find any clothes in here. The thirst is still up there. Let's, I guess the tea didn't do it just totally for the thirst. Alright, there we go. Hunger's still up there a little bit. Wow, he ate both pieces of the venison. Let's see how we're doing on condition. MRE's going bad, but jerky, will eat jerky. Okay, so fatigue's getting up there. Looks like I'm just gonna have to call it a night here. I did check that, okay. Wish I could get into there. Okay guys, so we did start a whole new character here. We're gonna just basically go to sleep through the night. I have less than an hour of daylight left. I think next video I will start working my way down to the coastal highway. Maybe even over to Pleasant Valley to check out the new area. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching and have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.